Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Hazel's power. What about you? I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did, I just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam, your evening meal is ready for you.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
Oh, finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Hayes' ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
By the way, we want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. After all, he, or rather, they,
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Who are you?
I am Fan Lenorn, envoy for the Indoline Praetorium.
Oh, hi.
You are Rex, am I correct? Praetor Amalthus requests an audience. Please, come with me.
You're joking, right? What would the Praetor want with me?
The Praetorium manages every blade and driver in Alrest. And as you are the driver of the Aegis...
The Praetorium wants that power for itself.
Not at all, my lady. The Praetor would like to meet his fellow Aegis driver. He wishes to speak to Master Rex. That is all.
His fella... You don't mean...
Indeed. The Praetor is Malice's driver. There is another matter. I believe you currently have a certain dagger in your possession?
You know about that?
Why, yes. I can tell. The Praetor is its original owner, after all.
So the Praetor, he's Cole's driver as well?
Yes.
Come off it. Just how old is he?
The current Praetor is Indoline. It's not that hard to believe.
The Indoline do live long lives.
Oh, right. Well, that would explain why Cole said the dagger's owner would know how to get to the World Tree.
Well, what do you say? You certainly won't regret it. An audience with Praetor Malthus is an honor.
Wait a second.
I wouldn't buy it, Rex. This is too good to be true.
What do you think, Mithra? You noticed, right? As soon as we met Cole?
Yes. Though I had no idea that man had become the Praetor, of all things.
Should we?
There's a lot I want to ask him. I want to know about what happened after I went to sleep. And, of course, how it is that you happen to be here, Fan.
All right, then. I want to meet him too. In fact, we might have no other choice.
Hayes.
Lady Mithra, what are you doing out so late? Can't you sleep? At this time of year, the nights can be bitter. Please don't catch a cold.
I'm a blade. We don't exactly catch colds.
Of course. My apologies.
Hayes, you really don't remember?
I'm afraid you have me mistaken. I am Fan Lenorn, blade to Praetor Malthus.
Right. Amalthus. Sorry. My mistake. You just reminded me of somebody I know. It is quite cold, isn't it? I might go back to my room, after all.
Yes. Good night, Lady Mithra.
Night, Fan.
Mithra, did you see her core crystal's shape?
I saw. That's not normal resonance.
It's not like with us and Rex, either.
I guess this is one more question for the Praetor. Sorry. Let's change over. I have to think.
Sure. No problem.
We can now summon Mithra and Pyra depending on Rex's re-equipments. To switch them outside of battle, go to the main menu character, Pyra, Mithra, and press Y. During battle, you can switch between them just by pressing the button assigned to Pyra and Mithra's blade switch icon. Unlike with a regular blade switch, there's no cooldown timer if changing between Pyra and Mithra, so feel free to switch it up whenever. And we now have the ability to go back and forth between Pyra and Mithra. And with that, I welcome you back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we defeated Chancellor Bana and even stopped Mikhail and Petroka. And that's basically how it ended, because then we met Falanorn, and that's basically where our journey starts from today. Is I guess we're going to meet the Proprietor. But so I guess we should talk to Falanorn and see what she's got to say. Master Rex, there is still quite some time left before we reach Indal, and I'm sure you might be tired after all you went through in Mor Ardain. Perhaps you would like to rest a while. Sure. Good night then, Rex.
Is it working?
Yes. I can hear the Blade's voices now.
Come with me. Akos has found something very interesting.
Very well.
Hey, look at this.
Temperantia. Rumor had it that More Ardain were conducting an excavation there. So I thought I should check it out and,
It's changed a lot, but this shape... That's a Judicium Titan weapon.
Judicium? I know that name.
Right. It was destroyed. A casualty of the Aegis War. And it's where the Flesh Eaters were created.
Is that so?
What now?
If it's a threat to us, it should be destroyed. Or... we could make use of it.
Damn it all! I can't believe this!
Hello, Petroka. And a very good day to you, too. Don't tell me.
No, don't worry about that. We got the goods, no problem.
Well, that's something. So, why the temper tantrum?
And that's how it went down. Long story short, we had to make a run for it.
And you're sure it wasn't your ether field that was disturbed?
A female blade from Indal.
Jin, it's Hayes. No doubt about it. Jin?
Mikhail, how goes the work on the Marsanis?
Oh, that's no problem. It'll take a little longer than I thought, but we'll get there.
And Akos? Where's the Aegis right now?
Near the Leftherian archipelago. She's on the move, maybe on a ship.
Maybe they're heading for Indal.
Hmm? Where are you?
Temperantia. To buy some time.
What about the Aegis? If that man gets into her head...
Not happening. That's not how Mithra works.
In fact, she'll be a big help to us. After all, only an Aegis can open up the path to the World Tree. Malos, there's a lot of work to be done on what we got from the Guild. You guys, stay here and help Mikhail. I'll go to Temperantia. Alone.
Fine by me.
Very well. Take care of yourself.
That guy.
Amazing. It looks like a mountain of clouds.
The Leftherian archipelago. Indal is currently positioned beyond the cloud ridge. It would take quite some time to sail around. So we'll be traveling over land from here.
I suppose not even a Titan ship could surpass such an obstacle.
If we have to walk, we'd best get moving now.
It's been a while.
Must be 5 years.
Rex, have you been here before?
It's where I grew up. Me and Gramps are from Fonset Village. Just over the ridge here.
I wouldn't have pegged you for a Leftherian.
So this is your home?
Welcome to the Leftherian archipelago.
Well, I guess it'd be quickest for me to lead the way from here. We just need to get over the ridge, right?
Indeed. The delegation from Indal will meet us there.
Roger that.
We'll leave it to Rex. Lead the way.
Ha ha!
Don't get an inflated head. We're just following the islands, you know?
Hey, it's still dangerous. There's a lot of tough monsters around these parts.
Well, I won't deny that.
So how are we going?
What about Fonset?
What about it?
Will we pass it?
I mean, we could go that way.
Let's do it. I mean, let's visit your village.
Okay, calm down.
Someone's rather excitable.
Not like normal Pyra.
I mean, don't you want to see the place where Rex grew up?
Sure, but I'm not getting my ears in a twist.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. That route's probably one of the safest we could take. How about it?
I'll leave the decision to you.
Then let's do it! We'll head off as soon as we're ready.
Yeah! Hey, what are you still doing here anyway?
I volunteered to come along. I'm acting as a representative of the Empire. Is there a problem?
No, not at all. The Praetorium has extended an invitation to the Aegis. We would not wish to conceal this information from the other nations.
Oh, yes, that's the Praetorium for you. Impartial to the last, eh?
Indeed.
That's not a problem for you, is it, Nia?
Sure, we're best friends now. I'll get over it throwing me in jail one day.
Now, now, my lady. Morag and Bridget are on our side. That's much safer than the alternative.
Yeah, I suppose.
Come on, Nia, lighten up. It was all a big misunderstanding. They helped us out and everything, remember?
You're such an idiot sometimes.
I'm an optimist.
Call it what you want. You're still an idiot. Ugh. Okay, fine. It's water under the bridge. Go on. Friends, yeah?
Very well. Friends it is.
Tora, I'm sorry, but I'm shoving you to the side for Morag. Also, I feel insulted by, Nia's retort. I am an optimist.
Come out.
Does that make all optimists idiots? Because I am a huge optimist. I think there's a bright side to everything. Well, except my love life, but you know, I don't classify that as being something great. See, I'm an optimist. That I think this is the best game ever created. Honestly, that's why it's my favorite game of all time. I've always said that Xenoblade 1 is like the best game ever made, and I can still hold to that. But also Xenoblade 2, I think, is just the best game ever created. But yeah, we are now here in the Letherian Archipelago, Rex's home, and we have a bit of a path on here. We have a bit like branching path. I do want to show off the one path, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, that's a level 43 monster, and we're level 36 and 7. I don't know why, but that just makes me feel weak. So most likely we're just gonna pass on. Oh, excuse me, I don't know why, but like I'm feeling like gassy up in my top part of my body or something.
All in one piece.
Yeah, we're discovering a lot of landmarks, which means we'll probably level up in it soon. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies around here. We're not gonna really do anything with them because I don't really fight a lot of enemies outside of quests unless they target me first. So like I won't. I've learned that from Xenoblade 1 and 2 is that, well, I guess Xenoblade 1 you kind of had to fight a lot of the enemies because you had monster quests. Xenoblade 2 doesn't really have monster quests. They have basic quests. that you basically involve fighting. I guess your monster quest could be these ones, like this one over here. We have Maiden Voyage. Oh, it seems like somebody's in trouble. Let's take the monsters down. Morag's actually doing pretty good with these guys, because I think they're weak to a lot of fire-based attacks. Top limb. Keep it going. I feel like I just need to show off Morag's arts more in like fights like these instead of a boss fight, because I feel like that boss fight really was a bad place to show off her arts. That takes care of that. Topple him. Or kill him, I guess.
Okay, bring it on.
Of course, someone that's not even a part of the quest decides to find us and want to kick our tushkis. Okay, now let's go talk to Olua. I think it's her name. Oh goodness, thank you. You really saved me. My name is Oyula. I'm probably, as you can probably tell, I'm a blade. Nice to meet you. I guess we can invite her. I'm fairly sorry. I'm in your debt, but I can't join you. I have a wonderful driver named Wright. He is still a novice driver, yet not yet as strong as you, nor is he such of a swordsman yet. So when faced with danger, he tends to run away. But a monk Saluka caught him unawares from behind and sent him tumbling down into the cloud sea. Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm still alive, so he must be too. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Do you think you'd be able to perhaps look for a ride? He might be fine right now, but if he got attacked by a monster, he'd be a sitting duck. Thank you. There's a chance that Ride may return under his own steam, so I'll wait here just in case he does. Alright, so I guess... where exactly would he be? Oh, he's sitting far over there. Okay. Well, I guess we could just jump off here and go find him, because, you know, the Cloud Sea clearly has such a thing as being able to, just swim around in it. There's like a few islands actually here in the Lithirian archipelago where, it's based around that. We have the Marcella Bay Islet, and here's Ride. Bit weird to meet someone here. I've lost my blade. I'm waiting here until she shows up. What? Olua told you to come find me. As you can see, I'm doing just dandy, but I don't want to go back to Olua. She's always on me that train up, get stronger. I've had enough of her nagging. Even just now, when I got knocked into the Cloud Sea by a monk Zaluka. Sending you just proves it. She thinks I can't get back on my own. She told me when we had to go on a training mission, so we've been doing some traveling. But I've got any stronger, not a bit. And Olula doesn't trust me at all. I don't want to be a driver anymore. I know I'm just a kid, but I wonder if I could get as strong as yous if I tried really hard. Okay. I'll go back to Olua for now, and I'll tell her not to be so annoying. Alright, so can we do anything here?
The wind is my mate.
Sweet. So we're gonna do a high jump. Look at that slow movement that Rex is doing. Crunch. Oh, please don't notice me. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. Need to go back this way. Because I do believe they are just over here where she was. Yep, indeed. Or she is. Rain, I'm so glad you're alright. Sorry for worrying you. Indeed, if you trained up and got a little bit stronger, I wouldn't have to worry so much. No, you've got to stop with that, Lua. Didn't this just prove it? I'm no driver, not yet. I've got to get strong like these guys before I can go off on journeys and stuff. But the training trips are how you become strong, right? Hey, there's a limit. Let's travel after I've learned how to sword fight and what have you. You've got it all backwards. It's like you're asking me to make a banquet where I can't even hold a knife. If you just put your mind to it, though, everyone's got to start somewhere. The most important thing is taking the first step. Let's talk about this later. We should be thankful to these fine people. I don't care, whatever. I'm going home. You can do your training mission alone. Young man, here's something by way of thanks. I hope we meet again sometime so we can talk properly. Here's hoping they sort it out eventually. Alright, we finished Maiden Voyage. Quest complete, all that jazz. I guess now we can continue this way.
Come out, come out. Okay.
Oh dear. I'm just gonna pass you on by because I do not care for you. So we should be getting closer to our destination. Oh, do you see what I see? Do you? Oh yeah, by the way, there is another path over there. I do want to show off both paths, and I might do that at some point if there's like quests around. But as for right now, I think this is probably the safest route. And I do believe it actually leads to Fonset Village. But anyway, we have some monnets there. And we're gonna make our way through here. And we now are at the Durham Islands. And I think this is going to make a good stopping point for our journey so far. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we continue through the Litharian Archipelago to get to Fonset Village, where we can see where Rex grew up. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, trips out a ton. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.